What is up, guys? It is Duke. Today we are looking at Town Hall 10 triples, and of course right now the biggest attack strategy in the market is the Town Hall 10 Falcon attack, which is basically led by the Valkyries. Valkyries right now are center stage in the game. It seems like at Town Hall 9, 10, and 11 you're seeing a lot of Valkyrie-laden attacks, which is pretty exciting if you ask me. It's a troop that over the years kind of goes in and out for some reason or another, whether it be a nerf or a buff comes back in, or just people getting creative with their attacks. And I really think that's what happened now, because there really hasn't been a recent buff to the Valkyrie troop. I know Wicket has made a video or two including some live action Valkyrie strategy attacks against other troops. That's always been pretty cool. But right now Valkyries are back and they are making a big splash onto the scene. Town Hall 10, it looks like there's just been a ton of 3-star attacks, so there's been some crazy amounts of material out there to choose from for these attacks. So went into my boys at Orion's Nebula, checked out their war attacks at Town Hall 10, and this one is dominant. So the Falcon is nasty. Riri, she's coming in with the Falcon attack. We got 11 Valkyries, 11 bowlers, which are the backbone of the attack here. But mainly you got to start off by creating the perfect funnel. You need a good funnel for this attack, or if you guys have never used Valkyries, they tend to roam and they want to walk. So P.E.K.K.A.'s walk, Valkyries walk, so you got to get your funneling down. So right now, as you can see, Baby Dragon on the top and on the east side, coming in with a Queen Walk on the back end. The Queen Walk is going to set the stage for the Valkyries to go ahead and jump in and start to do some damage. So as you can see right there, he's got the Queen Walk going down with some bowlers, because you want to clear out some paths there. And once the bowlers are down, creating a nice little funnel for these Valkyries to go right on in. That's when you can go ahead and get the rage spells. These rage spells on the Valkyries will make them go insane, coupled with the bowlers, and it's just a nasty time for the defenses as these raised up troops just go insane on them. So as you can see right now, we did have some Valkyries go walking, but that's fine. The center of the core of this base is about to get ripped up. We have a heal spell left, a raid spell left, and we still have the ability on both the king and the queen. So as you can see, they're going to make their way around, basically cutting off the entire right hand side of this base. Heal spell down right in front of that that Inferno tower, which is good. It looks like a single target Inferno, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now we have the rage spell down. I'm going to tear up the Inferno tower, and basically all that's left is some of those single point of use defenses. We do have 2 mortars in there, and then 1 wizard tower up top, which is going to be the lonely wizard tower of this rage. Spring trap boots out some of those bowlers, but we have the queen with her still full health intact and her ability, and a bunch of bowlers coming around with her. So got a couple cannons left over. We have a Expo in the center there. Now keep your eye on the giant. There's a giant and a Valkyrie right in that compartment right there, which are taking the attention of that cannon and that Expo. The Expo does not look at anything else except the giant and the Valkyrie in there, which are being healed up by those healers. So that is an incredible move. I'm sure she didn't intend for it to happen that way, but it's just how attacks break down. As you can see, that Expo is not going anywhere except being locked onto those healed up troops. And really right now all she has to deal with is the compartment right there, which has the wizard tower and the cannon left in there. Cannon's not going to be much of a problem at all. Finally, the Valkyrie and the giant break into that compartment. Going to go nuts on that Expo. As you can see, the queen's coming in on the back end. So a very, very good attack right here, getting the 3-star against Dragon Reject. So this is a cool one, guys. If you're not using it, if your clan's not using it, they better be, because it seems like the way that the meta has been tilted right now. Now we got Prometheus coming in with pretty much the same attack strategy, the same composition setup. So right now it's a little bit different. We have some big islands of Inferno towers, and he is going to split the gap right down the seam of this base. So he's got the baby dragons going in there to create the funnel. And once that funnel starts to break down and to be created, you can see exactly where he'll be coming with his Valkyries and the bowlers. So the queen, she is looking south now on her walk still, We got the Barbarian King coming in, and now it's time to deploy the Valkyries, and the bowlers will be right behind. And as you can see, they're going to turn and focus their attention right on those compartments, and they're going to look to go right on through this base. No jump spells at all, because when you have raged up, maxed out, or level 5 Valkyries, they will tear through bases really quick. So it's pretty fun to watch. As you can see, we got a heal and a rage in the center there, and you got Inferno towers on each side, and it looks like they're going to be turned and targeted. It looks like the one is down, second one is about to go down from those bowlers in the center. This base is just destroyed. So right now we still have looks like we have the Queen down south, Barbarian King looks like he is down. We have 2 kings down, and we have that Clan Castle Lava Hound, which will be a little bit of a problem, but not too much. We have some Valkyries up top there. They're going to rip their way down and around this base. We have some minions doing some cleanup, which is perfect. Now those healers have changed, and they have shifted their focus to those bowlers, and it looks like Queen is about to pop that hound. And let's see if they can get rid of these little pups, get them out of the way. They're more of a nuisance than anything going after the healers. You don't want your healers to go away. You want them with these bowlers, because Queen still has her full health, so she's going to back up through. Bowlers are going to rip on through. Healed up bowlers are a problem for any defense, and as you can see by Classic, his defensive structures are being taken down. We have Archer Towers and the Wizard Tower up top there, and it's going to be no match for this good cluster of bowlers that are healed up, and the Queen going to be going through, just tearing this up. 5 seconds, and it is a 3-star. So a wonderful job by Prometheus in Orion's Nebula, going through and just ripping this up with the Falcon style attack. But it seems like everyone right now is using this one, but hey, what can you say? If it's tearing up bases, then you better use it. Don't stay away from it just because it's the popular one. So we got Banana going in here with the same attack. Like I said, we got the baby dragons in there, going to be clearing the way. You got some wizards for funnels because they're great at it. And now the Queen. Now this base is a little bit different here. We got some islands of Infernos which have some structures inside of them, and this is a little bit of an off-kilter style base, so a little bit of an offset, not a completely square one that we got going on. So we have the Barbarian King down the bottom, wizards helping them out. It's going to punch the ability. Now it's time for the Valkyries to come on, charging through. Now they're going to look, and they're going to look over at that Barbarian King. They're going to go help take him out, and they're going to split up a little bit, but that's not too much of a problem. We still have the bowlers are going to be ripping on through, cutting a hole into that first compartment. Clan Castle's coming out. They're going to go ahead and help out. It looks like some bowlers may walk, and some bowlers may turn. It looks like they're all going to turn and head in there, but nah, a couple are going to change their mind. Healed up that compartment there, right on the other side of the Clan Castle. Heal, rage spell down. We still got 1 rage, 1 heal, and 1 skeleton spell. So a heal goes right down over that Inferno Tower. That's going to be the last one to deal with. And now it's just going through and picking off these defenses. And there's so many bowlers out there. I'm not sure if there's any Valkyries left. It looks like they are left. They're going through, tearing up the Wizard Tower, and 1 Skelly spell left, which Banana is going to save because he's going to be going after some defenses towards the end, of course. So they are a good distraction. If you can carry a Skelly spell with you, they will distract defenses and enable your bigger troops to go ahead and just fire away. So Valkyrie's going through on the left-hand side, swinging their axes and going nuts. They are under fire now by the Expo, and the big troops are coming around. We got the Queen and some healed up bowlers coming around. We also have the baby drag that gets blasted by that air mine. And now it looks like the Queen is going to go and take out the Expo, which is a good thing to get rid of that. So we have 3 Archer Towers left, Mortar, Tesla, and the Wizard Tower. Now the Skelly spell is dropped in place right between those 2 Archer Towers, but Queen is going to be able to go through and get enough health to go through and just rip up the rest of these defenses. Still has a good little handful of bowlers, and they're going to do their thing, tossing the rocks over at these last bit of structures, and it is going to be a 3-star before you know it. So it looks like Wizard Tower is about to go down, Tesla, then the Archer Tower. So wonderful attack here on DYS. So good one though, as you can see, 3-star out of the way. So that is the big one now. That is the big attack strategy. Make sure you guys are learning it. Make sure you guys are using it in your friendly challenges to get familiar with it. Like I said, the main thing is creating a funnel. As you can see, Ethon 18, he's going to be going through creating a beautiful funnel, Whether you're using minions, baby drags, wizard, they are all great support troops for funneling, but also it starts off with the queen walk. Make sure you're walking on the one side because you really want to get these troops, bowlers and Valkyries, to go exactly where you want them. You want them going into the base, not around the base. If you're tearing up the inside of this one, it is always a good thing. We got the clan castle right into the center there, and we also have the queen sitting right there. So right now it looks like these redheads are going to have really no option but to maybe go in there. They're going to go right at that bomb tower, and that's where he drops the raid spell. Right at the point of entry is where you want to drop your raid spell for the Valkyries and the bowlers. And once they get in here, as you can see, right into the center of the space, they will go nuts. Now, a little bit of a change up here. Ethan has some back end hogs, which are going to take out some of those point defenses, but by the time they make their way over to the Inferno Tower, they are going to be fried. But no biggie here. We're still almost at 60% of the space taken out. Bowlers going nuts. Queen still doing her thing. King and Queen both have the abilities left in their pockets, which is a good thing because by the time they make their way around to the backside of the base, they are going to need it. There's a baby drag there, and it looks like one Valkyrie left over and a couple bowlers, which are going to be helped out by the healers, which is a great thing. So they're going to be going up right around the side of this base in 45 seconds. This is going to be a 3-star great attack. So it looks like the Town Hall is standing in the way there. They're going to go ahead and they're going to make short work of it. It is going down, and it's all that's left is the Archer Towers and the Inferno Tower in the center there, and we got a back end cannon and that mortar, which is about to get ripped up and taken down. So Queen's going through, still has the ability, and the healers have her health all the way back up. And at this point, you can say that it is pretty much wrapped up because that Inferno Tower is not going to stand much of a chance against all this firepower that is still left. And as soon as they make their way through that section of walls, isn't going to be all she wrote because Queen's going to be able to pick off the Inferno Tower and also get to that Tesla. Inferno Tower is down. Tesla is down. 3 stars. So this is an amazing attack. So kudos to whoever created it. I think it was By Forever, those guys, rigs over there in that clan. That was really the first ones to go ahead and stomp out this attack. So it's a really good one. Make sure you're testing it out, trying it out, getting familiar with the Valks and their mechanics of how they tend to walk. Also with the bowlers, create that funnel. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and we will catch you guys later.